Should I start? 3, 2, 1, start. A very, very good morning to each and everyone. I wholeheartedly
Good morning.
welcome you all in this 203rd meeting. And you know what? This meeting is very special. Today, we are all in the festive mood. I feel everybody of you have blown the kite and also cut the other's kite. But no, don't worry. In Toastmaster, we are not here to cut anyone's kite. We are here to make everyone's fly kite even higher. So, before start of this meeting, I want to lay down the few rules that we must follow to make our meeting a great success. The first rule, I want everyone to please silent your best friend, your cell phones, and don't let them disturb in the middle. I am silencing my phone. So request everyone to silent. The second rule goes that nobody here will talk about sex, religion, and politics. And the third, most important, if anybody wants to, the speaker who is speaking only is allowed to unmute himself. The person who is listening should keep himself in mute so that the background noises shouldn't be heard by anyone. Keeping these rules in mind, let's start this meeting with a bang. And by the way, I forgot to mention a very happy Uttarayan to every one of you, a very happy Bihu to everyone, a very happy Pongal to everyone. And since I am from Ranchi, a very happy Makar Sankranti to everyone. Thank you very much. Now, we all are do something. We all invest our time to fulfill some mission. We are here for a mission. The mission of Toastmaster is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience to the members, to empower them to develop communication and leadership skills, which results in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So keeping these visions in mind, we are on a mission and we're gonna rock this mission. Before handing the stage to our presiding officer, I want to lay one important line said by Ralph Richardson. The most precious thing in speech are the pauses. And you know what? Pauses are very necessary even in life also. We must not run and run and run. At some point of time, we want rest. Even our body wants rest. At night, we give it for 6 hours to rest so that we will be charged up and fight again. So pauses are the very essential things in life. Boring with you all with my those words, I would like to call upon our presiding officer. And I am sure that everybody would want to know who our presiding officer is. Our presiding officer, you know, she has completed Master of Commerce. She wasn't satisfied with this. After that, she completed Master of Philosophy from Gujarat University. She wasn't satisfied with it. After that, she completed Master of Fashion Management from National Institute of Fashion Technology. Still, she was not satisfied with it. Now, she turned her hobbies into her profession and opted to pursue creative entrepreneurship. And you know, she is an entrepreneur right now. And becoming an entrepreneur, she has the qualities of a great speaker. She is a theater artist and writer, fashion designer. Okay, we can know she is a master, so she is a fashion designer, photographer, and a fitness enthusiast. And most important thing, you know, she is a learner. And because she is a learner, she has done so many things in her life. I want you all to welcome her, Toastmaster Isha, our presiding officer, with round of applause.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham, for such a warm welcome and such a wonderful words about me. That's very kind of you. Well, let's begin this 203rd meeting today with a bang today. Why? So many things to celebrate. Pongal, Makar Sankranti, Uttarayan, Bihu, Lohri, and whatnot. And we have so many things to be happy about today. But one of the most happiest thing that we have today is our get together, our commitment. That is the one thing we need to be happy about ourselves. And while we are committing ourselves to this meeting as speakers and learning something from this meeting, I would like to add to the quote that Shubham has given today. Our Sergeant at Arms said that the most precious thing in the speech are the pauses. Indeed, there are many different ingredients in your speeches: confidence, content, your start, your conclusion. However, there is nothing more important than the rightly timed pauses. And I learned it from my own experience. Last year in 2021, when I gave my humorous speech, I was mentored by one of the most person who have been winning the humorous speech contest, Toastmaster Kushal, my own mentor, Toastmaster Jayesh. And they said me, Isha, you go very well with your speeches. But one thing where your speech doesn't make impact on is when you don't time your pauses. Thereby, I learned that audience need time to absorb the emotions in your speeches. You go high and you go low. You have various emotion, not just humor, but then your darker side of your speech, and then coming to the brightest side of the speech. In between, you need to time those pauses. And when you can master those timing, that is when you learn to become a great speaker. With this thought, I would like to move forward to the 203rd meeting. And I hope all the speakers today implement this small tip from your president, and I could see visibly in your speeches. Well, before we move forward, let me tell you about the Toastmasters. So, what is Toastmasters basically? Toastmaster is an organization which was started 100 years back by a gentleman named Rolf C. Smedley. So, why did he started Toastmasters? He observed that over the time, there are people who are finding it difficulty in raising the toast to the people in the occasions like funerals or the marriages. And hence, he started this organization where speakers can come together and learn and sharpen the skills of speaking. Well, so this was about Toastmaster, but before we move forward, let us take the introduction of our guest. So, who is our guest today? Anirban Chatterjee. Anirban Chatterjee, can we have something about you? That what is your name, what do you do, and how did you came to know about Toastmasters?
Yes, thank you, ma'am. So I'm Anirban, and I'm actually a pediatric dentist by profession, and I've been here in Ahmedabad since last 4 months. So I've been told about Toastmasters way back from my school time, because I always knew about that there is a platform called Toastmaster which already exists, which helps. Uh, helps people to be more interactive with their area of interest. Yes, I have never been enrolled into Toastmasters before, but this is the first time I'm experiencing a huge wide platform, and I could see there are very enthusiastic people around here. So uh, I would really like to take this as an opportunity to increase my public speaking skills. So thanks a lot for enrolling me into the club.
Thank you so much, Anirban. Indeed, you would find many people who would be networking, looking forward to learn from you and looking forward to network with you and learn from your journey as well. So, who is our next guest? Those is Anish. Anish, can you hear
Yeah,
from?
hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you.
Yeah, hi. This is Anish. I live in Ahmedabad. I'm 19 years old, and I was involved with Ahmedabad Gavels Club in 2018 and 2019 when I was during my school days. And since last year or the end of 2020, I've been doing online college, and it has been quite boring and challenging because my college is in Pune. And so I thought, I used to do this cool thing before. Why don't I join it again? And so I'm just looking around for clubs. I remember coming at an HCTC meeting back in 2019 and giving a speech, and that was a great experience for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Anish. Indeed, you would find this club really entertaining here, and you would also be able to, something along with your college, you'd be able to do whatever you are looking forward to with this club, and that's a great indeed, promotion. From Gables Club
Yeah.
to new club.
Used to be
That's
the
some
president.
commitment, and
Yeah.
that's something. Yeah, I think you're looking forward to grow yourself here, right? You're looking forward to your growth, and indeed, you would find it in our meetings. So let's start our meeting at Citizens. Let's start it with it. So before you know that any Toastmasters meeting is carried forward by our host. So who is the host of today? I would not read his formal introduction. This guy, for me, is a traveler with a lot of experience to give us, a traveler who knows that from in and out of how the world works. And then from his experience, he's today going to become the host of the day, the Toastmaster of the day. So I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Vikrant to carry forward with the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Our former President and scientist, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's famous quote, "Dream is not what you see in at sleeping, but actually dream that won't make you sleep." Am I right? Am I right or wrong? We all are dreaming. Why we are dreaming? Because we came in the world, we observe something, we learn something, and we make a desire to achieve that is. And today's my theme is DVA, means dream, visualize, and achieve. We lots of have a dream, my dear friends. I want have my dream car. I want to have my dream house. I want a dream job, what not. And as a traveler, as a history lover, I have few dream destination in the world, not only in India. I travel lots of historical places in India, but in abroad, foreign, I have amazing places, just like Europe. Mostly I like Italy, Rome, Venice, Florence, and Egypt, the pyramids, great pyramids of Giza. That was once my dream, and in last December it was fulfilled. So how I can able to go there? What is the journey? What I learned from there? That is all my today's thing. But before I proceed, I want to tell you most about how any Toastmasters meeting is conducted. In any Toastmaster meeting, there are 3 sessions. The first one is prepared speeches. In prepared speeches, members of the clubs come and deliver speech for 5 to 7 minutes. And in icebreaker speech, they deliver 4 to 6 minutes. In second session, we have a table topic session. Table topic means impromptu subject. The table topic master will come on stage and give subject randomly, not only to the members. Guests can also take part. I am urged guests, don't hesitate, come forward and speak 1 to 2 minutes. And the third session, the last one is breakfast for champion, means evaluation. So in upcoming 2 hours, we will see the 3 amazing sessions. And now, before I dive into my dream visualization and achieve theme, I would like to invite someone who has already starting observing the session. Who is that? He is a general evaluator. So who is a general evaluator? He is our own presiding officer, Madam President. Let's welcome Toastmaster Isa, the general evaluator of today's meeting. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, for welcoming me as a general evaluator. Thank you so much, everyone, again, for welcoming me over here. So as a general evaluator of the day, I would be noting down the meeting, every single minute of the meeting. What is going on, what is not, is my job to do. And I today would be Argus Eye and looking forward to who and observing everyone, everyone is speaking and who is doing what. That's going to be my job. But I'm not gonna do this alone. I'm gonna be having my team, the tag team. So what is a tag team? Let me start with the timer. Timer, a counter, and grammarian. And who is the timer of the day? Timer of the day is one of our sharp a Toastmaster who joined recently but have proven that he is one of the most fabulous speakers. What do he do? He is an entrepreneur working in the drone technology and a very inspirational personality to me. So hereby, I welcome the timer of the day, Toastmaster Keshav Khan. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Isha, the general evaluator of the day. A very warm morning to one and all present here. I wish you all a very happy Uttarayan. As a timer, I am going to time the full meeting. I am going to show 3 beautiful cards, that is green, yellow, and red to all on their respective time. The prepared speeches will be of 7 minutes. On the 5 minutes, I will be sharing the green card. I will be sharing the green card on the screen. Please let me know if it is visible to you all. Is it visible? Okay. I will be showing green card at the 5 minutes. I will be showing yellow card at 6 minutes. And I will be showing red card at 7 minutes. There will be a grace time of 30 seconds in the prepared speeches. The evaluator of the prepared speeches will be getting 3 minutes. At the 2 minutes, I will be sharing green card. At the 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I will be sharing the yellow card. And at the 3 minutes, I will be showing the red card. There will be a table topic session in which the speaker will be getting 2 minutes. I will be showing green card at 1 minute. I will be showing yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds. And I will be showing red card at 2 minutes. So with here, I will be giving the full report at the end of the meeting to the general evaluator. Over to you, general evaluator, Toastmaster Isha. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Keshav Khan. Indeed, we all need to manage our time. And Toastmaster Keshav Khan today is going to manage it for all of us and just give us the learnings at the end of the meeting. However, he is not just limited to timer today. He is going to take up another role, which is very, very necessary for any speaker, the counts. That would be explained again by Toastmaster Keshav Khan. Over to you, Toastmaster Keshav Khan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Isha. So I will be noting down all the filler words between the speeches, between the evaluation speech and in the table topic session, in which I will be noting down all the filler words like which hampers the effectiveness of the speeches. I will be writing down all the filler words, and I will be presenting the report at the end of the meeting to everyone here. Over to you, Toastmaster Isha, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Keshav Khan, for stepping up for both the roles today. And last role is the grammarian role, which again, I am standing up today for that. So as a grammarian, I would be giving you the word of the day and the phrase of the day. So word of the day is snazzy, which means stylish and attractive. The proper usage would be, the construction of your speech was quite snazzy today. Or the choice of the words were quite snazzy today. The phrase of the day is bowl over. It means impressive. Your performance bowled me over. The phrase of the day and the word of the day again has been shared with all of you in the chat box. Please look over there. Apart from this, I would be noting down good usages of the grammar in the meeting and not so good usages of the grammar. And with that, I will be presenting my report at the end of the meeting. Well, coming back to my role of general evaluator, this was the tag team. And as a general evaluator, I would be keeping my eye on all the peoples present over here, and then again presenting my report at the end of the day. Over to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. Before I proceeding, I want to ask all of you that how many wonders in the current world? One of the wonders also in India.
7 are there total.
7 are there.
And what is in India?
Taj Mahal.
Yes. In Europe?
Leaning Tower of Pisa, I think.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower is also there, yes.
And in Brazil?
Wait, statue there.
Jesus Christ statue, Chinese wall,
Absolutely.
and pyramids of Giza in Egypt are also among the seven wonders. Why it is in wonders? What is mystery? What is secret? Why ancient civilization of Egypt has built there? And as a history lover, one of my dream to visit that place, and in last December it was fulfilled. So I'm going to just screen slideshow about some highlights of that. Can you see this map? I hope.
Yes.
Yes, we can see.
From Mumbai, I traveled to this capital of the Egypt, Cairo. And we can see the Nile River is exactly cross section the entire Egypt in two sections, east side and west side. And we can see the pyramids of Giza in the east west side of the Egypt. Why they build west side, that I will tell you later. And as you can see, most of the temples are in the east side. Lots of I not only travel the Cairo, this one city, Alexandria, and in domestic flights we travel down to this Aswan, Edfu, Esna, 5 cities. And all this, I start from pyramids of Giza. When I reached there, and I took photographs, and I feel that my dream come true. Why they built, what is inside, that I will tell you later. Yes, that was my dream, to go and sit on pyramids of Giza. From where they bring the stone, how much weight, that all I will tell you later. But guys, you just enjoy. And if you have a like-minded people, this is my cousin, 15 years younger than me, but like-minded. He also like history. He also like to visit historical places and photography. And this photography is selected in best photo in 13 January Gujarat Samachar. So these 3 pyramids, what is actually pyramid? Pyramids is nothing but a tomb. There is coffin, mummy inside. And these 3 pyramids are a pyramid of famous king Khufu, 4,500. He's a very famous king. Khufu, his son Khafre, and grandson Menkaure. And 3 small pyramids are wife of the Khufu. Okay, and this is almost 4,500 years old. And after that, lots of pyramids, they're also built by another dynasty, but these are the remains. So what is the significance? Why this still remains? Which type of how they built? That is important to know. And this is a front side of view of this pyramid. I hope it is visible. This is
Yes.
This is called a sphinx. Sphinx is nothing but a statue of a lion. Lion means body is like a lion, and head is the statue of the king. Means king should be like a lion. So this is also a 4,005 years old, the statue of a Khufu. Now stop. So why they built west side, not in east side? East side, any idea? East side there is in Egypt most of the temples. In west side there are tombs and mortuary temples. It is very simple to guess. What should be the reason? The ancient civilizations have built the west side of the Nile. Any idea? Or I give you any guess?
You
No.
only give, sir.
Okay. So each side is the side of rising sun. And ancient civilization of Egypt, they believe in the sun god, the first god of Egypt. God means Amun and Ra means sun. And west side is the setting of the life. Means when the king means pharaoh or other noble person dead, their tombs are in the west side. The west side is the setting side, setting the sun. That's why if you see in ancient all the Egypt, the temples are on the east side, and in west side there are the tombs, and there are also a hierarchy of the god, and they believe in the animals and birds like falcon. Falcon means horse, the horse god. And sobek means is crocodile god. If you see the fox or jackals means god is Anubis. This is also lots of hierarchy of the god. Okay, so this is the first session of my presentation, and let's have a start our first session of a prepared speech. And today we have a 2 icebreaker speech and 1 speech, 3 speeches. So are you all excited to listen icebreaker?
Yes.
we are.
Yeah, let's start from our first speaker. Who is our first speaker? Who is going to deliver his first icebreaker in the Toastmasters journey? Our first speaker is someone who is an IITian with a great learning spirit. He is also a fitness enthusiast and who don't compromise with work and workout. He is currently working as a sales manager in a Volvo Trucks. And he also enjoying cooking, and currently he is holding sergeant at arm of our club. Before I give him speech, I would like to invite his speech evaluator to come and read his speech objective. Over to you, Toastmaster Aditya.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Shubham is delivering his icebreaker speech as a part of his pathway presentation mastery. The purpose of this project is to introduce himself to the audience and to learn the basic structure of the speech. Timer, please note the timing is between 4 to 6 minutes. The title of the speech is I Can and I Will. I request each one of you to please stand up as he finishes the speech as a part of the tradition. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you very much. Toastmaster Shubham is going to deliver his icebreaker. So I request everyone after he delivers speech, give him a standing ovation or virtual ovation. Toastmaster Shubham, I can, I will. I can, I will. Toastmaster Shubham.
A very good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, good morning.
You can see this ice in my hand. Let's try to break it. This is very tough, yeah. I can't break it. Oh my God, I have only 6 minutes for the speech. I will not waste my time breaking it. Let me keep it aside. Now it's the time to break the ice in the room. 28th March 1997. People of country India were celebrating. not because a handsome boy was born on Mandar Hospital, but because it was the birthday of seventh avatar of Lord Vishnu, who is the supreme being, Lord Rama. The boy was born on Ram Navami, and people named him Subham. The Subham comes from a Hindi word Subh, meaning auspicious. I was a very inquisitive boy, and I was a very average kid. But due to hard work and determination, I made my fortune. The first time I topped the class one was on class 4th. I nailed it. And the amount of appreciation that I got from my parents, from the society, from my mentors, I never looked back then. At class 9, I made my bullseye. I have to hit that IIT. Now, like competing in a batch of 100 was very easy in your school. But competing against more than 15 lakh students all over India was not a piece of cake. I remember during my preparation for IIT, there were times when I wanted to just give up. There were times when I scored even less than 40% marks, and I wanted to literally end it all. When my rays of hope were dwindling, my father gave me the torch of enlightenment. And after that, I became very snazzy, and I wanted to come out of it. My father removed me from the worst times of my life. And you know what? He used to say me one thing that I will remember ever. In my worst phase, he used to say me, son, even if you fail, I will be proud of you. His words were just not words. It was a catalyst. It was a catalyst, and it bombarded inside me. And I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something for myself, my parents. And finally, as we say now, every cloud has a silver lining. I faded away my dark clouds, and I went into the golden thing and hit the bullseye. On 2nd July 2016, I became IITian. Now, since I was in IIT, I thought life would be very snazzy. I would be very happy. But it wasn't so. The 3 years of my IIT days passed in just a blink of eye. And suddenly, after 3 years, I landed on summer intensives. The first company that I went was Baker Hughes. And you know what? I was rejected in my first group discussion. The second company was Tata Metallics. I was rejected in the group discussion. A series of events happened, and I was constantly rejected in my first 8 companies that I sat for. I was demoralized. Even I went for Toastmasters. I knocked the door of Toastmasters club in our college and wanted to learn some communication skills. But it also didn't help me. I was completely infuriated by myself. But one thing was sure, I never gave up on believing myself. I always, whenever there was failure, I always said to myself, failures are the stepping stone to success. Failures are the stepping stone to success. And you know what? One day I went to a bookstore. There I bought a diary. And in diary, I wrote the title, Subham's Mistake. The title was Subham's Mistake. And I jotted down all the 9 interviews of my companies. And in all the 9 interviews, when I jotted down, finally I made a conclusion. For every interview, what I saw, I was only giving 15 minutes. Whereas a person who was selected, at least he was interviewed for 45 minutes. So I thought that no, I had to go for 45 minutes or so. The second thing was, in group discussions, I didn't went with a plan. It was completely impromptu. So I made conclusion that, okay, I need to change this. So I worked on my shortcoming, and I remember the date, 2nd February 2020. I was, after clearing group discussions for Volvo, I was right outside the premises, and I saw my watch. It was 2:45 p.m. And I said, Subham Agarwal, you will not come out of this room before 3:45. And Subham Agarwal, remember one thing, Coal India Limited is waiting for you. If Volvo rejects also, nothing will happen to you. You will be more happy. And you know what happened? All my tensions, all my fears just went away. And I bowled out the interview. And finally, I am the sales manager of Volvo Trucks at Ahmedabad. And you know what? The three things that I learned from the whole life, that you know what, failures are the stepping stone to success. It's a damn true. And when you have failure, you will enjoy your success. Second, humble. You need to be humble to everyone to learn something. And third, hard work and persistence can make you achieve higher goals. With this three learnings in my life, I can, and I will. And keeping these three things, you can and you will also. Thank you very much.
Give him ovation by clapping hands. Congratulations, Mr. Shubham.
Toastmaster Shubham deserves a standing ovation for the icebreaker speech that is given.
I would request everyone to kindly stand up, please, and please applaud for a great speech. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now timer not 30 seconds to give him feedback, and after this you solve with the red card. Anyone can give personal feedback on his chat, Toastmaster Shubham? Feedback, suggestion, appreciation. It's okay? What? Yes. Okay, thank you. Now, moving ahead, we have a second speaker, second icebreaker. Who is going to deliver this second icebreaker? He is someone who have completed MBA from Queensland University, Melbourne. Now he is working his own startup, uniformscart.com, which provide complete uniform solution to small to medium enterprise. And he is current secretary of STTC. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Bharat. Toastmaster Bharat, are you there? Before I give him a speech, I would like to call his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Rama, to come and read his speech objective. Over to you, Toastmaster Rama.
Toastmaster Rama, are you there? विक्रांत जी एक बार पूछिए ना रमा के बारे में.
Hello, Toastmaster Rama, are you there?
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikrant.
Yeah, okay.
Dear Modi, Vikrant, is I'm audible?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
Yes, I'm here.
Kindly read the objectives, Toastmaster Rama.
Continue. What happened?
I think we
she's-
have some connectivity problem with Toastmaster Rama.
Yes.
Yeah, so in that case, let's do one thing. Can somebody take up the evaluation for here? Toastmaster Bharat?
Toastmaster Isha, I can take it up in just a second. And it's an icebreaker speech, right?
Yes,
Yes,
nice way
icebreaker.
to give a speech. Yeah, that would be great, Toastmaster Priyanka.
Just a second. Okay. Toastmaster Bharat is
Yes.
attempting his icebreaker speech today. The purpose of this project is for him to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. Timer, please note the timing of the speech is 4 to 6 minutes. Toastmaster Bharat, all the best. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much,
everyone.
evaluator. Hold on. Toastmaster Bharat, please note for everyone that after he delivers speech, everyone will give standing ovation to Toastmaster Bharat. Toastmaster Bharat, an inch toward success. An inch toward success, Toastmaster Bharat.
Morning, all Toastmasters. I am Bharat Surana. Now, let me ask you a question first. How many of you have seen the World Cup 2019 India versus New Zealand semi-final match? I would like to ask, how many of you have? I suppose everyone has seen that match. And what was the crucial point of that match? When Dhoni was just an inch away from the crease and he was declared run out. We all felt so bad about it, isn't it? The 1 inch difference could have made us the world champions again, a 3-time world champions, just a 1 inch away from that success. But it didn't happen. It happened in 2019. But I would like to narrate the story of my life, which is quite behind that, around 2014 and 15. Let me introduce myself. I am Bharat Surana, as you all know. I have completed my master's in business administration from prestigious University of Central Queensland. After completing my degree in 2009, I did work for a year as an assistant accountant in a firm in Melbourne. And getting a good experience over there, I realized that I need to move on and I want to do something as an entrepreneur. So I came back to India. Instead of joining my father's business, I started my own venture. I started a factory of making shirts. As the area in which we are working, there are too many ones who are buying the shirts in bulk. So we thought that it's better an idea to start a business which is related to us. So I started a business and make a factory in 2010. Within the 6 months of experience of making shirts, I got an idea that how the shirts are being made, how it's in packed, what are the sizes which goes, and created a strategy that we will target first the areas which are less approached, number one, and number two, which are more on the rural side, as the urban side is very hard to sell a new brand and new product. And we came with an idea of United 7. United 7 brand was launched in 2010. And after the launch of the brand, what we did, we started selling in the areas of Jharkhand, West Bengal, Guwahati, Assam, and then near the sister states. So I started by traveling with Jharkhand first. From Jharkhand, I did Tata Nagar to Chaibasa and east the nearby areas and created a group of agents who can sell my product. As the product was good, as the shirt were sneezy enough to catch the eye of the public, I started it, and within a year, as we worked hard, we were able to get good customer base, and within a year, our sale has been nearly 3,000 to 4,000 shirts a month. So it was going very good. The moment you get success very easily, you always become overconfident. That's what I think. So what happened? I was confident that I am going very good, and the sales will increase at least double in coming years as a general entrepreneur thinks about it. So what I did, I increased my infrastructure. But while doing it, the stock loss was increasing. Now come to the main point. What happened exactly? So we were making full sleeve shirts, and in the summers, the demand of half sleeve was there. So what I decided to cut the half sleeve of dead stock, a full sleeve of dead stock, and convert it to the half sleeve. I just forgot and did one small mistake. The mistake was in a full sleeve shirt, the arms have a bit more losing compared to a half sleeve shirt. Just an inch, a difference of an inch. I make it half, and the inch was more. I assumed that the rural customers will buy it, they won't be knowing. But when they wore it, it was a balloon fit for them, and a whole lot was given to them. It reduced the brand value, and it drastically reduced our brand value. So what happened? The one who was buying the shirts of United 7, they were thinking that yeah, this shirt is not going as per the fittings, and the demand reduces. On the other hand, my picture was that I will able to increase the sale in double. So I created an infrastructure accordingly. And the dead stock increased way too much. And the sale was reducing. What happened? There was a financial crunch as the all stock has been increased a lot. And due to that, I have to bear the expenses. And I was not able to spend on traveling or marketing of the product or giving new products to the customers. The brand reduced the value, and it stopped finally in 2015. What happened? Just an inch has cost the brand, and the work of 2 to 3 years, a hardcore work of marketing, gone into vain due to this 1 inch difference between the shirts. Now, concluding that, what I have learned from that is a very important thing. I basically learned 3 things from it. Number 1, never ever compromise your brand value. Whichever field you are, never compromise the brand value of your thing. Either you're an employee or an entrepreneur or whoever you are, whatever you do, never ever reduce your brand value. Number 2, I remember once my boss said, he bowled over me. This sentence bowled over me when I came into the situation. And the sentence was never to lose. If you have to lose an eye or a name, lose the eye, but don't lose the name. And number 3 point, which is very important, it was that even if you do a mistake, try to rectify it and accept it and rectify it rather than forgiving it. If I have given more discounts to the customers and have been a bit more large-hearted to my agents, I would have again established the brand, but it wasn't the case. Thank you very much for listening to me. Your Toastmaster, this was my icebreaker. Thank you very much.
Ending ovation, please, all members. Wonderful. Congratulations, Toastmaster Bharat.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Bharat. Well done.
30 seconds.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Bharat.
Everyone to give him a feedback, appreciation, suggestion on his personal chat. 30 seconds. Timer, show me the red card after that. Thank you very much, timer. Now let's moving ahead. Now we have a third speaker. Who is the third speaker? Our third speaker, someone who is born in capital of India, raised in Oman. He is a computer engineer, entrepreneur, cricketer. He has also represented our Indian under-18 team to under-18 cricket team. He is now area director of Toastmaster fraternity. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Jayesh on stage, speaker 3. And before I give him a speech title, I would like to invite his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Priyanka, to read his speech objective. Over to you, Toastmaster Priyanka.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Jayesh will be giving his level 5 speech 1 first part today from the pathway innovative planning The purpose of this project is for him to apply his or her leadership, planning to develop a project plan, organize a guidance committee, and implement the plan with the help of a team. The purpose of this first speech is for the member to introduce his plan and vision. With that, I wish Toastmaster Jayesh all the best. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much. Toastmaster Jayesh. Let's spread positivity. Let's spread positivity. Toastmaster Jayesh.
Thank you very much. Leadership can be defined as ability to inspire and guide. Build an environment where visions are developed and support a team while goals are met. A leader who fills that definition and does it in a way that motivate others to participate and contribute is a high performance leader. Hello, Toastmasters. We at Toastmasters here to become leaders. As the tagline says, Toastmasters International, where leaders are made. I felt that I am a good manager, but a good manager can become a great leader. But a great leader might not be a good manager. These are the terms mentioned in Toastmasters and where I learned. So in the second wave of 2021, where we faced a lot of crisis, people were dying, we were all demotivated, me and one of my friend from Toastmasters, we thought of taking this initiative to a next level. And we thought of presenting Umeed, a ray of hope. So we started this initiative in spreading the 3H, that is health, hope, and happiness. Let me take you and introduce you all to my initiative and my leaders of that initiative. Just let me know once the screen is visible to all of you.
It is visible.
Thank you. Yes, presenting you Umeed, a ray of hope. So this is a platform for mentoring, counseling, guiding, and healing you from inside. What do we do here? So Umeed has a vision and a mission as well. The vision for us is we inspire to make the world a better place by improving the lives of people through rekindling their faith and positivity, and thereby achieving better state of 3H, as I told you, that is health, hope, and happiness. What is our mission? Our mission is to spread positivity through motivational programs conducted on various online and offline forums. Thus, Umeed is a platform for delivering hope and positivity through mentoring, one-on-one counseling, guidance, and support. I would introduce you to my team. So here is Mr. Vikas Jha, who is also a Toastmaster and a relationship coach. He and me, both of us, thought of taking this initiative and starting it with the help of a team. And that is what we did. Here, how can a person become an ambassador and a part of this team is helps people by volunteering, spreads hope and positivity. And we did that by spreading positivity with having a blood donation camp at Pratham. And here was Dr. Kishore Maheshwari, and we represented him, recognized him as our hope ambassador. He is Dr. Manoj Ranghe. He was the person who was in Institute of KJ, Institute of Ayurveda and Research. He also came at our podium and told us the importance of Ayurveda. And we recognized him in such a way. In our team, let me introduce you to my team. We have around 4 to 5 departments. Number one, head of communications. Head of communication, we have as our Miss Priyanka Panigrahi. She is the Toastmaster itself, and she was appointed as the head of communications, and she's leading. Her responsibility is to call the people, recognize people from the society, and we are going to call them here and listen to their inspirational stories. She's a brand ambassador. We at Umeed have head of projects, that is Mr. Sanket. He is a person who heads a project. And for example, we had a blood donation camp. So he was the person who headed that project. We also had yoga classes from 1st July to 21st July. So he was the person who headed that project. We have head of education, that is Mrs. Radhika Shah. She deals with the education department of our initiative. We have head of operations, that is me. I deal with the operations department. Mr. Vikas Jha deals with all the supervision that all the four departments have. In our initiative, Umeed, we believe in altruistic leadership. What is altruistic leadership? Let me tell you the 6 values of altruistic leadership. We believe in values and vision, the direction that we provide through our leadership. We also have a persuasive skills. We support and develop and also appreciate through our initiatives. As I have already introduced you to the vision and mission, my team, and assigning what the roles they are going to play. Let me highlight few initiatives that we have done. We have done blood donation camps. We have run yoga classes all 21 days. That is totally for free. Inviting leaders from various walks of life, and we are getting inspired from them. We are running counseling sessions. Toastmaster Priyanka, she and me, we received a call on one lady. She was suffering through a lot of, depression and a lot of daily violations, household violations. And Toastmaster Priyanka and myself, we had a word with her, and now she is running her own organization. We also in Cyclone Shaheen, we distributed food packets and the necessary items to all those people, those who are affected by Cyclone Shaheen. This is how this initiative is growing. We are spreading positivity. Let us also get up and spread positivity. I would be requiring your feedback on how can we all grow and reach to all the masses so that we can support them, we can spread the 3H, that is hope, health, and happiness. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much. What an inspiring stories. Now I am requesting everyone to give him feedback. Time limit 30 seconds. In between, Joe Master. Oh, sorry. Thank you very much, timer. I want to know all the speakers are qualified. Timer, Toastmaster Kesavkant. Hello.
Toastmaster Shubham has spoken for 6 minutes 41 seconds.
10 seconds more. What I should do? Any input, Toastmaster Jess?
I feel, it is his first speech. I think we need to just give the leeway of the 11 seconds. Toastmaster Shubham, you're qualified. Thank you very much. From my side, I give the podium to the president first. Let her also speak on the same, the journal evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think let's give the leeway again. I would agree with that because it is his first speech. So congratulations, Toastmaster Shubham. You are qualified.
Everyone is qualified and fourth.
Okay,
Please
okay.
prepare the voting
So
links later.
I'm requesting again to Toastmaster Subham, Zoom Master, to launch the poll for best speaker.
The slides are open.
Please share the screen. Are you giving on here or on mobile?
Are you sending it on the Menti?
It's a Mentimeter link on WhatsApp. Please check the
Okay,
WhatsApp.
Can you share it here in the Zoom chat, please?
Yeah. When it is done, let me know. To master. We are almost 9. We are 9 participants, 2 guests. 9 members, 2 guests.
For the benefits of guests, Toastmaster Shubham has posted in the chat. You can click that link and you can vote for the best speaker. Thank you.
Toastmaster Suma, you got all?
I got the code.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Now let's me start from where I left. My snazzy image. Isn't it snazzy, Toastmaster Isa?
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay. So what was my question? The material they use, why they build, what is inside. Anyone have idea, any history about pyramid? Or may I continue? Why people are going there? Why it is among 7 wonders? See, ancient Egyptian believe in afterlife. Oh, what is afterlife? Afterlife is nothing but they believe that there is a life after the death also. And just like a famous king or any noble person, they build like shape of pyramid, and his body or her body was gone under the process of mummification. And that body they keep inside in the chamber. There is a pathway, there is a walkway, there is a room, and her most like item, jewelry, everything with him, his body, and they lock that premise, and no one can go inside. But thousands of years pass, and most of these pyramids are looted or robbery, and the remainings you can find in Egypt Cairo Museum. So you can find a mummy, golden mummy, or that mask or anything in Cairo Museum. But now about this is the bricks. This is the limestone. Each limestones have weight of 1 ton. And as I saw you previously in previous image, that these are built in west side, and the limestone quarries on each side. So how they have transported that much bricks. In this pyramid, there are 3 millions of bricks, each having weight of 1 to 2 tons. So which type of transportation at that time they have used, and it took almost 18 years to complete. And there is some connection, astronomy connection of this pyramid, 3 pyramids, and there is some energy to keep that body that remain as it is thousands of years. So this is a very hot topic for the archaeologists, and lots of research are still there going on. Lots of theories also there. So imagine, guys, this is 400-meter long and 200-meter heights, 3 pyramids in one line, each block having weight of 1 to 2 tons and 3 million stone approximately. Isn't it amazing, dear friend?
Absolutely.
Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
No, sir.
Definitely.
Yes. Yes. Then let's start our second amazing session. Which one? What will be our next session? Table topic session. And who is going to conduct our next session? Table topic is going to conduct by someone who is just 25 years old, South Indian. He believes himself as a connoisseur of coal desert. He is a bachelor in chemical engineering from Vellore Institute of Technology, Vellore, and has completed his MBA from Institute of Rural Management, Anand. He is working currently as a territory business manager with Grow Indigo Company. Please help me welcome our champion, Toastmaster Aditya, as a table topic master. Over to you, Toastmaster Aditya.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vikrant, for that beautiful introduction. I welcome you all to the table topic session. Table topic session, an impromptu speech segment, which is open to members as well as guests. First things first, let me state the timing guidelines. You'll have to speak for a minimum of 1 minute. That is, the timer will show you the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. You'll be given a grace period of 30 seconds. Kindly limit your remarks to 30 seconds. I request each one of you, each member and each guest, to use the word of the day, that is sneezy, and phrase of the day, that is bowl over. Let's come to the format. Let's come to the theme of today's table topic, which is quite interesting. And for this, I would like to divide today's audience into 2 groups. One group is a group of students and corporate employees, and one group is a group of entrepreneurs. For this task, I request each one of you to please switch on your videos. Please switch on your video. Toastmaster Vikrant, Toastmaster Jesh, Toastmaster Rama, Toastmaster Amit. Wow, Toastmaster Amit is with us. Toastmaster Hardik. Okay. Coming to the group of students and corporate employees, this theme is going to be very relevant to you because this is about interviews, a challenge that each one of us will face or have faced at some point in time. So I'm going to ask you very commonly asked HR questions, HR interview questions, and you are going to answer these questions as table topics. Good. Shall we go forward? Before that, let me give you an interview tip. Whenever you sit for an interview, keep 3 things in mind. TAC. T, which means technology. Be very acquainted with the video conferencing platform the company is going to use, so that you look very well prepared, so you look convenient and comfortable throughout the interview. Number 2, appearance. Present yourself very well. Be in a very professional setup and wear professional wear. Number 3, company. Know about the company very well. What are the expectations of the company? What are achievements of the company? What are your KPIs, and what would the company like to do with you in near future? Are you ready for the interview? Well, let's go forward. Let me have the first speaker for table topics today. from the section of students and corporate employees. But let's have a Toastmaster first, and then let's go to a guest, so that there is a ready demonstration available. Toastmaster Shubham, would you like to go forward? I'm not able to see a raise of. Well, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Toastmaster Priyanka.
Yes, let's go forward with Toastmaster Priyanka. Yeah. Welcome to the HR interview, and you have your first question, and that is very simple and straight. Toastmaster Priyanka, tell us about yourself. Tell us about yourself, Toastmaster Priyanka.
Hello, good morning. I am Priyanka Panigre. I have done my bachelor's in technology from Institute of Engineering, Institute of Mining Engineering. But I've done my bachelor's in petroleum. And I think that studying petroleum is being a jack of all trades, and that is always better than being the master of one. In my course of studying petroleum engineering for 4 years, I have studied parts of mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, and studied physics, applied sciences, geology. And I have turned out to be a person who shoots for the stars by drilling down to the bottom of the earth to harness the fossil fuels for the development of the nation. Contributing to nation's growth is one of those things which we grew up with as values, because my father is a mining engineer and he inspired me to be an engineer and serve this country for its fuel needs. That's why I pursued this. And I think when I pursue something, I'm a very passionate person. I'm a passionately professional and a professionally passionate person. So I pursue it by being of it, for it, and by it. Over to you, Toastmaster Aditya.
That was a very impressive answer, Toastmaster Priyanka. I wish I could say I am hiring you, but you are in a better position to hire me because of Sarkari Naukri. Moving on to the next speaker. Let's have a guest. Let's have Mr. Anirban. Do we have Anish or Anirban with us, or any other guest? Shall we have Toastmaster Amit with us? Is it possible? Toastmaster Amit Kulati, can you please join us for this table topic? Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think it is an honor, absolute honor for me to interview you. Well, let's go forward. And your table topic is Toastmaster Amit. When was the last time you resolved a conflict? When was the last time you resolved a conflict, Toastmaster Amit?
I'm taking this question as a question in general form, and I'll go to the corporate world as well. In general form, I resolve conflicts every day with my wife. Just in the morning, as we were having dal paratha as breakfast, I was of the opinion that while the cook is still there, my parents should get up from the bed and have hot parathas. But she was adamant that she is going to be the one who's going to cook for the parents. The conflict was resolved as I succumbed without injuries. And I let it happen. As far as the corporate world is concerned, and as I started my new business with my car, my ride, conflicts have come with my customers, not employees. Customers say, for example, the price of the car is rupees 6 lakhs. And I say the final price of the car is rupees 6 lakhs and 10,000. They agree to buy the car, and when at the time of final payment, on the very auspicious occasion of Makar Sankranti, the customer says the price is 6 lakhs and 5,000. Now, this auspicious occasion, you don't want to get into an argument and go back home late for kite flying. What you do? Sometimes you resolve by succumbing. But then I was being from the sales background and had a lot of employees as well. I was still making profit anyways. So I thought, can I reduce the profit, but still not so much that I'm hurt. So I said, it's a wonderful occasion, sir. I don't want to take this car away from you, neither the opportunity of driving it today. But you would leave me in a very poor state if I give you all that 5,000. Let's come in between. Let's resolve. He resolved, and the conflict was resolved. Thank you, Aditya.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Amit. That was a beautiful analogy between home and work, and I completely loved it. Lots to learn from you. Moving on to the next speaker and the next HR question. Who's ready? A raise of hands, Toastmasters.
Toastmaster, I think. Toastmaster Jayesh has raised.
We'd like to have Toastmaster Jayesh for the entrepreneurs category. I want students or corporate employees. Shall we have Toastmaster Keshav? Toastmaster Keshav, would you like to go ahead?
He would fall
Yes,
into
please.
entrepreneurship, I think.
Okay, is that so? Again, anyone else? Toastmaster Shubham, I think, is a good candidate for this. Toastmaster Shubham.
After that, Bharat. Huh?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yes.
Toastmaster
Toastmaster.
Shubham. Yes, the HR question goes to you. And your question is, Toastmaster Shubham, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Toastmaster Shubham?
So actually, this question was asked from my vice president of sales. During the interview, he asked me as to where do you see yourself after 3 years. So first, you need to see the vision of the company as to what company's vision is. My company's vision was to sell 500 coal trucks in the coming financial year. So my answer was very good, as to which our vice president also said. I said that, sir, I don't know about the 5 years. After 1 year or so, when we will sell 500 coal tippers, I want that in that 500 coal tippers, I will have a significant share of it. From my per se, I will make sure that the most number of sales of that coal tipper will be from my side. And the answer of this, where do you see yourself after 5 years? Basically, the interviewer wants you to know, what ambitions do you have? Are you ambitious? Are you dynamic? So it depends from person to person, but you need to channelize your answer in sub parts. Like the basic answer of this question comes, sir, in 5 years, I will be sitting on opposite of the table. But you need to understand as to how you gonna be after 5 years in your first, second, third year. Channelize your years, and then after channelizing the years, you can certainly give a good answer. Like initially, you can tell, sir, in 5 years, I am a planner who plans about what's happening tomorrow, and if tomorrow my tomorrow will be better, the future will be far more better. So you need to set your goals at channel wise, and then you can rock it. Thank you very much.
Well, you look very sorted, Toastmaster Shubham. If someone asks me, what do you want to do after 5 years, I would just say, I just want to have parathas for breakfast tomorrow and nothing else. Well, let's move on to the next part of the table topics, which is reserved for the entrepreneurs. And for this, I would like to ask a question. How many of you are currently binging on Shark Tank India? A raise of hands. Well, yes. So the Toastmasters sitting here right now are going to become investors, and the table topic speaker is going to become an entrepreneur today. So let's see, how are you going to pitch your business idea in front of the audience? So basically, you just have to pitch an idea, and the investors have to invest in this. Your table topic is going to be a business idea. I'm going to give a business idea to you. Let's move forward. Let's go to Toastmaster Bharat. Well, yes. Toastmaster Bharat, your business is a holiday resort. A holiday resort, Toastmaster Bharat. Toastmaster Bharat, you're not audible. No, you're not. Are you there with us, Toastmaster Bharat? You're not audible. You're not audible. Kindly check your video. We'll be back to you. If someone else can join him, like his place. Can we have Toastmaster Jayesh or Toastmaster Risha or anyone? We have so many entrepreneurs with us today. Anyone else?
Let's have Toastmaster Keshav Kant.
Yeah, Toastmaster Keshav.
Sure. I request to take up the timer role for my speech.
Yeah,
Someone
please,
can
table topic
take it?
master,
Yeah.
can you time?
Yes, sure.
Right. Yes, please.
Yes, your business idea is holiday resort. You just have to pitch the idea of a holiday resort to the investors. Imagine we are investors. Over to you, Toastmaster Keshav. Holiday resort, Toastmaster Keshav.
A very good morning to all the investors here. So welcome to my resort, holiday resort. Have you know that whenever you take a break for your work, you need a very peaceful place so that you go out and get chill out from your work. And you know what? We have that chill out place in our resort. We are attached to the beach. We have a very big beach, and that beach is very much inclined to all the water sports which you are willing to go ahead with. Not only that, at every night and on every weekends, we go with the campfire thing in to get a leisure time with our family. Not only this, you can also see that nearby to our resort there are all kind of shops which you will find in most of the destinations. The most of the travel destination you will be difficult to find all the basic necessities to buy from, but in near our resort you will find the malls and all the shopping necessity which you need for your daily routine. So what are you waiting for? You can invest in us and get the maximum number of return by investing on us. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Aditya.
Amazing. That was a very good pitch, Toastmaster Keshav. And I would like to have 50% equity for 50 crores. Over to you. Over to the next participant. Anyone else we have?
Okay. I think this is done.
Yes. So yeah. As you say, Toastmaster of the day, let's just wind up. Let's move on. Over to you, Toastmaster Vikrant.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to know from the timer that all the table topic speakers are qualified for Toastmaster.
Yes, all the speakers are qualified.
Zoom Master, please launch the poll for best table topic speaker.
There were only 4 speakers, right?
Oh, only 4. Toastmaster Priyanka, Toastmaster Amit, Toastmaster Subham, and 4th one Keshav Kant. Okay.
Is it the same link, Shubham?
Is it the same? Yes, it's the same link.
Okay.
There is some error in this link.
There is no.
And there is some error. Yeah, we need a code.
This.
Once again. I am once again pasting the link in the group. Yeah, now it's visible. You can go in the Only 5 people have voted up till now. 3 more, only 2 more needed. Done. Done. Okay, voting is done.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me start where I left. See, yeah. What I want to tell you that what will be the takeaway from my session? That I am a traveler, photographer, historian. Anyone? What will be the takeaway message from my session? Anyone have? What will be the takeaway message from my session? The message.
For me, Toastmaster Vikrant, my takeaway as a co-traveler would be to achieve your dreams. Go there, experience it, live it, and then make a story for yourself, and then give it to the world, exhibit to the world. And that's what you did today. And that would be my takeaway.
Any other message from my title, DVA, dream, visualize and achieve? Okay, I'm going to tell you that anything can be possible if you work hard with consistency and dedication. Dream is the nature. We all are dreaming to achieve, to get something. And if you work by your heart with passion and dedication, then God even make your path clear. That practically I feel. In last October, all of a sudden my cousin was in my office. Let's plan to visit pyramids and all the part of the that country. And I just reply him, yes, why not? If you say yes but not break by no, then that yes will make your dream true. And all my journey without any hurdle, without any virus, corona, we return safely. And and even if you are dreaming in Toastmaster to become a good public speaker, if you visualize yourself on stage, or I'm speaking in front of thousands of people, you put yourself there, you visualize, you work hard, then the reality will come definitely at your side. That is my experience. That I think take away for all of you. And before I hand over to Jenner, I would like to just 2 minutes that not only the pyramids of Giza, there are lots of temples. I just talked to that they believe in the animals and birds god. There are lots of temples, 7 to 8 temples we have visited. I will show you that photographs. So this is the one fort of Alexandria, the north of the Cairo. This is the Osiris and Isis temple, the god of Egypt in Philae, Aswan. This is also a famous temple of Ramses. Ramses, the famous warrior and king, this one, who have 200 children and 67 wives. He rules Egypt 67 years. That is also in Abu Simbel. So all, the amazing architecture, how they build, and They have stories. This is the temple of falcon god Horus, Edfu, in Edfu city. You can see that they believe in the birds and animals, their nature, and they compare with the god. This is the Karnak temple in Luxor city, and this is the Luxor temple. This is the era of Sphinx. This is the just sort of my visit high, because we are going to very short of time today. Now it's time for our third session, breakfast of a champion. Now I am calling again our general evaluator to take over the stage and do the evaluation. Over to you, Toastmaster Isa, general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikrant. So evaluation is going to be very crisp today. We had two icebreakers and one of the speech, which was again given by veteran speakers. But I think that was a cutthroat speeches, all of them. But I'm not going to take further time, and I'm going to invite their own evaluators. So for that, I would like to invite the first evaluator of the day. That is for Toastmaster Shubham, Toastmaster Aditya. He's 25, South Indian, loud, and like to call himself a connoisseur of cold desserts. Toastmaster Aditya, over to you.
Thank you very much, Madam General Evaluator. You're a good speaker when your tongue delivers the message of your heart. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, and special congratulations to you, Toastmaster Shubham, for completing your icebreaker speech. That was fantastic. What I absolutely loved about Toastmaster Shubham's speech were as the following. Number one, very good reflection. Toastmaster Shubham was able to go back and reminisce all those memories from the past. He had very good clarity of how he felt as life passed. He was able to tell us how inquisitive he was, how energized he was, and also how demoralized he was at different stages in life. That was very impressive. Number two, structure. He took a chronological structure to deliver his speech. He started with childhood when a handsome boy was born, and then he went to his school days, and then he went to cracking IIT, his days at IIT, and then landing up with a job interview and then cracking it. It was easy for the audience to follow and stay along throughout. That was very impressive. Number three, Toastmaster Shubham's icebreaker speech had a very strong motivational message with three key learnings in the end. And that is very important for a public speaker to deliver in his speech. He taught the lessons of humanity and perseverance through his speech to the audience, and audience had a lot to learn from his experiences. Fantastic job, very well done. Now let's look at areas where Toastmaster Shubham can go a step higher. Number one, connect with the audience. Always remember, Toastmaster Shubham, you have to place your camera device at eye level so you can lock eyes with the audience. You create a personal connect with the audience, and the audience stays with you as you deliver the speech. Number two, vocal variety. In a virtual setup, you'll always have to exaggerate your emotions so you are able to strike a chord with the audience. For example, when you said you were demoralized, you have to show some angst, some disappointment. You had a very good punchline in the beginning. It would have landed very well if you had showed some goofiness, some more emotions, like, oh, I just have 6 minutes, let me not do this and go forward. What was also missing in your speech was a strong introduction, because the first verbal or non-verbal cue is the most crucial part of your speech. You can hook your audience with a fact, figure, a quote, or a question. For example, you could have begun your speech by not saying good morning, by actually saying that only 1% of candidates get selected in the IIT. It would have hooked the audience. Lastly, time management. You have to make sure of the time you use. You can make use of the time very well and finish on time if you allocate time to 3 parts of your speech. For example, 2 minutes for introduction, 2 minutes for body, and 2 minutes for conclusion. Otherwise, you had good content, good clarity, commendable hand gestures, very good structure. Toastmaster Shubham, congratulations. Looking forward to hearing you more. You can and you will. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aditya, for such a crisp evaluation. Let us move forward to our speaker 3 evaluation with the third speaker of the day, that was Toastmaster Jayesh. Because Toastmaster Rama, the evaluator 2, have just jumped in and she wants to do the evaluation for Toastmaster Bharat. Before that, we'll give her some time and we'll listen to the evaluation for speaker 3, Toastmaster Jayesh. For that, I'm going to be calling Toastmaster Priyanka back on the stage. Yes, Toastmaster Priyanka, over to you.
Just a question here.
Yeah.
Is it been told from Priyanka to Rama?
Is Toastmaster Rama has just communicated she wants to do the evaluation.
So has Priyanka been informed about it?
Just the message was popped out. Yeah, Toastmaster Rama would have messaged her.
Priyanka, are
I've
you
asked her.
okay if Rama does the...
Yes. I told her that I am just a backup. It is just to keep the meeting in line. She wishes to go forward with the evaluation. If she's still not audible or there are network issues, then I'll definitely evaluate Toastmaster Bharat as well. But let us for now go on with the evaluation of our third speaker, Toastmaster Jayesh.
Yes.
You know, we always start with the thought that if we had no limitations, we would. And that is the essence of altruistic leadership, because after all, the essence of happiness is what are we useful for? What are we doing for the people around us? And that was the spirit of the speech given by our speaker, Toastmaster Jayesh. Toastmaster Jayesh, the highlights of your speech were that you spoke with clarity, you had good vocal variety, you caught the attention of the audience with perfect voice modulation. Your gestures are always on point. As a person who speaks so well, who speaks good content, your gestures have always been your strength. The comfort level that you share with speaking on screen or off screen is tremendous. And I am very proud to have heard a speech about health, hope, and happiness from you. There are a few things which can help amp up the speech that you gave. I feel that a speech about altruistic leadership could have done better if the speaker had reversed the introduction and the conclusion. Had the speech begun with altruistic leadership and what it holds in its heart, and ended with what leadership required you to do, it would have turned out to be a way better speech and caught our attentions, because altruism at its heart is about people, and it engages audience the moment you make them think that you are bothered about them. In the very beginning of the speech, the speaker started talking about how a good manager can be a good leader, but many good leaders are not good managers. I am a little I'm a little in disagreement with this, because good leaders are leaders. The essence of leadership is that they are good managers, they are good team players, and that is at the heart of a good leadership, is that you have the points of altruistic leadership. You have servant leadership attitude, you have persuasive skills. So I feel that good leadership can trump any other card possible. I would always like to have a good feedback on this. And thirdly, I felt that the presentation could have been more centered around the people that you have managed to bring onto the platform, the team that you have managed to put together, and what was your vision behind putting together that team, having those departments in your organization. With that being said, I think the presentation that you showed let us know the audience that your level of dedication for Ummeed, for health, hope, and happiness is tremendous, and the world has inspired by it, and you most importantly have been inspired by the work that has been done on your platform. I believe that intentions set your vision, and it is 50% of the work done. I congratulate you on your platform. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Priyanka. That was quite a sneezy performance right now, and quite a crisp evaluation for Toastmaster Jayesh. Indeed, we all learned from it. Now, moving on to the evaluation for our second speaker, that is for Toastmaster Bharat. To evaluate him, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Rama. A brief introduction would be, she's a mechanical engineer, and after the General Motors in Bangalore, she is currently working in the Vodafone Ahmedabad. She is currently a mother of a 3-month-old toddler, and she is here to evaluate Toastmaster Bharat. Over to you, Toastmaster Rama.
Hello. Is I'm audible and visible?
Clearly.
Thank you. So, 1,000-year journey starts with a single step, and Toastmaster journey starts with an icebreaker. And today, Toastmaster Bharat has started his journey to become distinguished Toastmaster. So first of all, congratulations to Toastmaster Bharat. Now, I really like your topic. Your topic blew me away. An inch towards a success, which is really a very good topic, and you relate this topic to your speech very well. I really like this. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, did you notice that how he speaks, the level of confidence he has? It's very good. So the most nice thing which he has in your story is the connection from A to B to C, like how you expand, how you started your business, how you expand the business, and how sales increase and then reduce your brand value. The most important thing which you really good in that, the narration of your story. You narrate the story very well, and you arrest all the audience. You arrest all the audience with the story. And this is a very good point. Kudos to this, Mr. Bharat. And after that, you explain how is the, like, what are the key values you learned from your experience, the business, from your business. I like it's a colorful story, and like the points which you learned from the, that never compromise with your brand value, don't lose the name, and discount. I love this point, that discount will never work. The discount will never bring your brand value or your values. This is a good thing. Apart from all these things, I would like to recommend you that you should need to use the stage. Like you can go left and then address the audience, and then right. Instead of focusing on one point, you can address all the audience. That you can do. And now next, ending of the setting, I would like to set it. I would like, my request is from you that you can come further and take a very nice speech. You are very good and having you are a very good speaker and having a very good sense of humor. Thank you so much. Have a good, over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rama, for indeed such a crisp evaluation. Before moving ahead to my tag team evaluation, I would first like the timer to confirm if all the evaluators have been qualified.
Toastmaster Priyanka has spoken for 3 minutes 45 seconds.
Okay.
So she is disqualified.
Okay.
For the evaluation.
Okay. because it's a
And the
festival
remaining
day.
are qualified.
Okay, but because this is a festival day and we are having some happy mood today to enjoy, so let's let it go for Toastmaster Priyanka as well, and let us consider all the three evaluators for the voting.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Okay, everyone is qualified.
Okay,
Thank you.
everyone's qualified. Can please Surgeon at Arms release the poll as well for the voting? Are the polls ready?
Just want to make sure here.
Yes.
This is only this time that we're doing all this. All right. We are giving the leniency, but it is not going to continue the same way every time. So requesting everyone, even if it is even 1 second, let us not, right? I must appreciate Isha that you have done this for Priyanka and for Shubham. But even for me as a member, I need to take care of my time, right? Thank you very much.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jayesh. Toastmaster Shubham, have you released the link for voting?
Voting has been done. Results are also with
For
me.
the evaluator?
Yes, best evaluator.
Okay, thank you. So let us move ahead with the general evaluators report. Well, I was today Argus-eyed, and I was keeping eye on every single one of you of what the performance was there. And indeed, I must say, there was a sneezy performance again. But before I give my complete report, I would first like to give my report as a grammarian of the day. So as a grammarian, the word of the day was used 5 times, twice by Toastmaster Shubham, twice by Toastmaster Vikrant, and once, actually twice, again counting again, by Toastmaster Isha. The phrase of the day was used once by Toastmaster Bharat. Some of the good usages of grammar is not a piece of cake. Every cloud has a silver lining. Failure is a stepping stone to success. Difference of an inch. Altruistic leadership. Persuasive skills. Various walks of life. Amp up the speech. A high performance leadership. Lose the I, but don't lose the name. Some of the not so good usages of grammar would be landed in the summer internship. It is not landed on the summer internship. Didn't help. It is not didn't help. It is didn't help. Again, similarly, it is not didn't went. It is didn't go. How it is impact? That's wrong. How it impacts. Have you know? It would be do you know? After that, you explained. Now, when you're using a past sentence, it would be after you explained. You should need to would be you need to use the stage. Well, that was my part as a grammarian. Moving on to the report from our counter. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Keshav Kant.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Isha. I will be presenting you the report of a counter. Toastmaster Shubham, the first prepared speech was flawless. Toastmaster Bharat was flawless. Toastmaster Jayesh has spoken you know thrice, filler word you know thrice, and 2 times. Now I will be moving on to table topic session. First speaker, Toastmaster Priyanka, has spoken 6 6 filler words Toastmaster Amit was flawless. Toastmaster Shubham have used 3 and Toastmaster Keshav, I don't have the report of myself here for a counter. Then I will be moving on to evaluation session. Toastmaster Aditya was flawless. Toastmaster Priyanka, evaluator of Toastmaster Jayesh, has spoken 20 Toastmaster Rama has spoken 25 for evaluation of Toastmaster Bharat. Toastmaster Isha was flawless in general evaluation and Yes. So here I present the counter report to the general evaluator. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Keshav Kant, for presenting that crisp report. Again, we would like to call you back on the stage for presenting your timer report. Over to you.
Yes. Thank you. So Toastmaster Shubham, the first speaker, has spoken for 6 minutes 41 seconds. Toastmaster Bharat has spoken for 6 minutes 23 seconds. Toastmaster Jay has spoken for 7 minutes 26 seconds. Now we'll be moving on to table topic session. Toastmaster Priyanka has spoken for 1 minute 20 seconds. Toastmaster Amit has spoken for 2 minutes 15 seconds. Toastmaster Shubham has spoken for 1 minute 46 seconds. Toastmaster Keshav has spoken for 1 minute 10 seconds. Now we'll be moving on to evaluation session. Toastmaster Aditya has spoken for 3 minutes 18 seconds. Toastmaster Priyanka has spoken for 3 minutes 45 seconds. Toastmaster Rama has spoken for 3 minutes 25 seconds. General Evaluator Toastmaster Isha has spoken for 1 minute 36 seconds. Timon Toastmaster Vikrant has spoken for 25 minutes. That is the report for the timer. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Keshav Kant. As the time is not permitting, I would actually trim down the general evaluator's report because actually the meeting was not much reevaluated and it went really, really well. I must say, the Toastmaster of the day, you have done a fabulous job by making us believe that if you can dream it, you can do it. Thank you so much for sharing your experience through the slide presentation and your personal photography to us. Moving on to all the speakers, brilliant job, guys. Both the icebreakers, you guys were sneezy today. Again, repeating the word of the day. As a general evaluator, you guys actually have done a fabulous job. Toastmaster Shubham, you are an inspiration. Toastmaster Bharat, I learned a lot from you of what the 1 inch difference can do to whole of the lot and how it can change the complete game. Toastmaster Jayesh, definitely you are actually our hope, health, and happiness to this club. And we would definitely love to hear more from you. The table topic session, Toastmaster Aditya, incredible. I must say, you bowled over me with your performance. Brilliantly handled. For all the evaluators, that was brilliantly again handled by you. I'm sure that reports that you have given to the speakers, they will surely implement it and it would reflect in their next speeches. That was all from my side. However, one thing just more that I would like to say. There were 2 major difficulties when we started this meeting. Number first, it was a holiday today, and it was very, very difficult for us to bring in the members today. But I would say kudos to every single member who showed their commitment, their enthusiasm towards what goal they have taken this year, and they stayed up there. There was again second difficulty that usual meeting timings are 3 to 5, with which our guests were confused how we could land upon 10 to 12. But again, we were able to get on with 2 guests, and that is very fair enough for us. Lastly, but not the least, there are few technical difficulties, but I think that would go along with us for some time, and hopefully it does end really soon because of the all online sessions. But then again, the meeting went really well. With this, that was my general evaluator's report. And now switching on to my president's role. So let's first do the voting, guys. Toastmaster Shubham, are
Yes.
the best leader poll and the best role player role ready?
Yes, best leader poll I am presenting. Please vote.
Okay.
Best leader done, best role player.
I have a query here. I cannot
Yes.
see the TTM, that is Toastmaster.
Yes, even I am
TTM
not
is also considered as a best leader. So
Yeah.
keyboard,
kindly
G and
add-
TTM both.
We need to relaunch the poll there, Toastmaster Shubham.
Please kindly add the Toastmaster Aditya in that list.
Best role player in best role player.
Best leader, I said.
Best leader, there are three.
Yeah, so I can see
TMOD,
only two.
G and TT.
No problem. Great job. Great job.
I am not able to get the options here.
Yeah, I did.
After
I
clicking
can
on the-
see.
I'm not able to get any vote.
I can see
poll.
Toastmaster Aditya now.
I'm also not able to see any poll. Please share with me personally if it is possible.
Now it is okay. Try once again.
Sure. No, not exactly.
I'm not able to vote. I'm not able to get the.
Same here. I'm not even able to get polls. Do I
Yeah.
Can you refresh the link once again, guys? I think I was able to vote here. If
I
you
have
can
also done.
refresh.
Just retry.
I have received 10 votes. So I think all have voted, I think.
One more is yet to go.
One more is.
Okay, while Toastmaster Shubham is handling this, let us take the usage of the time. Let them make the best usage here. So we don't have guests for the feedback, but we definitely have members for the feedback. Let us today take the feedback from our members. Anyone, please. Toastmaster Hardik, Toastmaster Amit, we'd love to have your feedback. Toastmaster Jayesh.
People can now vote for best role player also.
Okay. I would request Toastmaster Amit.
Toastmaster Amit.
If you can highlight few things for us.
Hello.
Toastmaster Amit, are you there? Toastmaster Hardik, yes.
First of all, I do apologize. I was late, but I can see how multitask Isha is, and she did a great job. I'm extremely sorry to everyone. Overall, it was a great meeting with 3 speakers and evaluator. The best thing also I like about Aditya, the way he brought something different today, and we got a participation from our senior Toastmaster Amit. Overall, it was great to listen everybody. And again, I do apologize. Thank you.
That's completely fine, Toastmaster Harding. I think in this whole offline or to online transition, that's going to be a little, and today indeed it was a little difficult because the timing may have confused for everyone, but that's completely fine. Let's make sure that we do convey properly and we do take our timings and have an alarm in our clock. We are living in the era of artificial intelligence. What is that for? Yeah, so let's do that. So anybody else? Toastmaster Amit, I would love to hear something from you as well. Toastmaster Amit, are you there? Aditya would like to give up an evaluation. Aditya, please.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I definitely it was a fantabulous meeting. I really loved how you guys brought people together. This meeting wouldn't have been possible without you. So special kudos to Toastmaster Vikrant and Toastmaster Isha for making this happen. I always say, leaders can lead when there is a plan. I think the true test of leadership is when plans fail. And today plans failed. And still you were able to bring people together. I'm so glad that you are our leaders, Toastmaster Isha and Toastmaster Vikrant. Just a small feedback for the general evaluator. I was looking forward to the general evaluator's recommendations in the end. Recommendations for TTM, for TMOD, and for individual evaluation. I know it was because of the paucity of time, but I would, from future, I would be expecting recommendations from you. I think that will really help all role players and all evaluators and speakers. Nothing else. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We have some good words to be heard from Toastmaster Jayesh as well.
Yeah, I totally agree with Aditya. I'm not adding on to what he said, but yes, I totally agree with him. I would appreciate, I'm sorry, I'm a bit not healthy, not well today. So kindly excuse me, right? I would appreciate Toastmaster Priyanka and Toastmaster Aditya and Toastmaster Isha for taking up roles at the end. I would request everyone to kindly switch on your videos and give a round of applause to them, please. It is not an easy task. Like we faced some problem with Toastmaster Rama, Toastmaster Priyanka came to the rescue. Thank you, Toastmaster Priyanka, for that. Toastmaster Keshav took 2 roles. Amazing job, Toastmaster Keshav. Well done. Toastmaster Aditya, can we see a smiling face so that we can get lightened up again? Well done, Toastmaster Aditya. Fantastic job. I really appreciate you. And Toastmaster Priyanka, we would love to see your smiling face too. Priyanka, well done. Amazing job. Thank you very much. Guys, we need to buckle up so that, we can have more interesting meetings. This was only the first time that we had the time from 10 to 12. Let us have good meetings, and everyone, please join by 2:45. This is a really serious thing for us. This, each and every club member, if they're not coming, it's their personal problem, it's okay. But I'm telling you, each and every club member, it is his responsibility to call them, whosoever is left, right? Call karke pucho why these people are not coming. Call them, bring them for the meeting. At least they're going to learn something out of it. We are all paying for learning public speaking, communication, leadership skills. We are going to learn from each other. All right. So please take care for the next time and be on time. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Isha.
Thank you so much indeed, Toastmaster Jayesh. Definitely today the time was not permitting for every one of us to first, I would, for the general evaluator report, that what I would agree with Toastmaster Aditya, that needs to be a little more detailed. However, we don't have the time that much. And again, guys, this is a very, very serious thing. Again, I would not repeat it, but yes, it is very serious thing. Let us all motivate each other. Let us all motivate each other to come in the meeting, bring more interesting ideas on the table and learn from it and grow together. We need to make the best use of 6 months. Before dealing anything further, let us present the awards. So which award you would like to go with first?
Speaker.
Speaker award. So any guesses? Because we had 3 speakers today.
Best speaker.
Oh, without reading, please.
Wow.
Toastmaster Bharat.
Wow.
Kudos for you, Toastmaster Bharat.
Congratulations.
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 Nice.
Indeed, all the 3 speakers were fabulous. And I'm sure that we all have good way to go ahead. Now, the best evaluator. Any guesses? Again, 3 evaluators we had today.
Champion.
Okay, let's reveal. Toastmaster Priyanka.
Yeah.
She is indeed an inspiration. She is an inspiration for me for every evaluation. The way she evaluates, and I'm sure Toastmaster Aditya and Toastmaster Rama, you guys also did a very fabulous job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Best leader. Any guesses? Come on, guys. Any guesses? Okay, let's reveal it. I think everybody's rushing now. It's to me.
Congratulations, teacher. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Rama. Thank you so much. Best role player.
Toastmaster Vikrant.
Best role player. Any guesses? Okay, it's Toastmaster Aditya. I think there was some confusion over here. The role player, I think Toastmaster Aditya is not to be added, but it was there in the voting link.
There was some error.
So the best role player nominees are the tag team and the SA.
And the SA.
Right?
Exactly.
So here we need to rectify it.
Yes.
It's
All
okay.
right.
It's okay.
So the next person, the second highest person, whoever gets it, will be giving the certificate, right?
Yes. Who is the next? Can we announce? Toastmaster Shubham, who was the second majority vote? Toastmaster Shubham? Shubham?
You muted.
Toastmaster Keshav.
Wow, Toastmaster Keshav. Well deserving. Well, I say Toastmaster Aditya, again, maybe the certificate was not there on you, but then again, you did a fabulous job and you were again an inspiration to all of us. To all the tag teams, all the role players, everybody in this team today, in this meeting today, was an inspiration and deserve an applaud. Let's give an applaud to everyone for joining this meeting and giving their time on this festival day. Being sick, like Toastmaster Jayesh, you're again an inspiration to me. You were not well, but you still joined. And that again shows your dedication. With this, I would like to adjourn this meeting, not taking further time on this festival day. And we'll
table topic.
Oh, table topic. Yeah, the best table topic. How can you forget? Yes. Toastmaster Amit, congratulations. Toastmaster Amit, are you there? Toastmaster Amit? I think Toastmaster Amit is not there. It's fine. Indeed, again, an inspiration, a veteran Toastmasters, all the table topic speakers, although they're fabulous, I learned from every one of them. I'm sure every one of us did. Thank you so much for participating, guys. Keep participating, keep improving, and that's how we'll learn and grow together. With this, any words from anyone? Any last feedback from anybody?
I request that you should, Sergeant at Arms should share this certificate to the group because last week